Hello CFM team. The next item on our list of tutorials here is another one that you're probably already well familiar with, but we're just going to go over it again anyway, is adding and editing blog posts. So on the back end, on the dashboard, you just come right here to posts. And for this example, we're just going to go ahead and look at an existing post rather than publish a new one since this site is now live. So let's come in here. Here's your post, and here is the edit view of that post. We did make it so that any time you add a block quote, it will add it inside this gray box. So in addition to adding some little photos and whatnot to help break up the text, you can also use this as often as you want to help break up the text and add emphasis to something if you want. You can see here that this has just been given a block quote format by just clicking this quote button again, which adds that gray box and that text styling to whatever piece of text you apply that to. Really the only other parts to it are, again, things you're already familiar with probably, but here is the categories, which is what will add it to various feeds, and it will automatically show up over here on the side. If you create a category but then nothing is in the category, it will disappear, so only categories that have at least one post in them will show up on this side filter. Your tags, of course, are over here, and then your featured image gets added right down here. And that is what shows up here in this space. It does not have to be a prescribed size. The system will, stretch to fit and crop as needed. But if you, add a funny image, like a very tall vertical image, and your main piece of it is out of frame, it will center it, and you might lose something important. But it looks like you guys are already well familiar with that. Everything's working out well here. The title that you put in the title space right here is, of course, what will show up right here on the post, and also at the top of the post once you click into it. If you're working on a post and it's not quite ready to go, you don't have to publish it. You can set it to draft and update it, and that way it will save everything that you've done on the back end here, but not show it on the front end until you change it to published. And then I am not sure if you're interested in these tools or not, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you that way down here at the bottom, we've got this plug-on on here for the easy share buttons, which are these items right here, so that if somebody, including yourself, wants to share out a post and you don't want to rewrite the whole thing, this is what that does. And so for each one, you can put a title in here, you can put a description, you can add some things to customize what gets shared when that gets shared out. And then also down here at the bottom, just above this easy social share, is Yoast, which is the SEO tool on here. And so, again, I don't know if you're interested or if it matters to you, but it's probably best to add a focus key phrase for each one of these. It'll help them rank and show up over time in search results. This tool provides a lot of assistance. You can come down here and you can open up this SEO analysis, and it can show you a few tips on what to do to help that show up. But really, the big one is this focus key phrase. And if you hit this question mark here, it takes you to an article on how to select that. But yeah, I think that's really all there is to it. It will automatically add the share to social buttons. It will automatically add this back to blog. And it will automatically add these related posts down here based on the category that you select for it. I think that is it for blog posts. Thanks.